Morning. It is Monday, August 25th, and I'm out in the bee yards today going to do some quick hive treatments. We are supposed to get some cooler weather in the next week and even some rain, which would be a welcome sight around here. We desperately need some rain. So I'm going to take advantage of this cooler weather, and I'm going to drop some Formic Pro strips on my hives, and it's the perfect time to do it. We're finally going to be down under that 85-degree temperature mark. I think we're supposed to be 83 today, and then for the next several days we're going to be under 80. So for me, that's a perfect time to throw on Formic Pro and get past that initial 3 or 4 day flash of Formic with temperatures that are lower, under 80 in this case, which is perfect. And I like to do Formic if I can get this window of cooler temps, and it finally looks like we're going to get it. So I'm going to take advantage of it and drop some Formic Pro strips on these hives. Any hives that aren't what I would consider a full-size hive, a smaller hive, some of my nukes, those are going to get Apiguard, where I can kind of control the dosage a little closer, and they'll probably get half a dose or something, depending on their size. But for these hives behind me, these are all good colonies. They're all should be healthy and strong. I am going to do a couple of mite washes and find out where my mite counts are at the moment. They're going to change rapidly in the coming weeks. As they start kicking the drones out, then those mites that have been under the drone cappings have no place to go, and now they move over to more into the worker brood. And now as you do your samples, we have a tendency to see mite numbers spike at this time of year, which is normal. Those mites have been there all summer long, but we want to get them under control as quickly as we can, and this cooler weather is going to give us a window of opportunity to do that. So I'm going to take advantage of that. The other thing I'm going to do while I'm here is I'm going to pull my queen excluders out. They don't need to be in for winter. Really, you should get them out of your hive for winter. Doesn't have to be now, but in the next month or two for Utah, you ought to be pulling those queen excluders out so that as that hive moves up during the winter, the queen doesn't get trapped down below the queen excluder, and everybody else moves up trying to stay warm. So that's the goal for today. It's sunny and bright right at the moment, but hopefully this afternoon we start getting some clouds and maybe a thunder shower. Other than that, that's all I'm doing. Hopefully this goes pretty quick. Hopefully it's just pick up the top box, pull the queen excluder, drop the Formic pads in, next hive. So I'll let you come along for the ride for a bit, and we'll see how I do. All right, made it through the yard and got all my treatments on. I got part way through, and again my hive lifter quit going down on me for some reason. It'll go up, but it won't go down. So it's got to be something switch wise. I've got a bad connector somewhere. I just got to find it, and I haven't found it yet. It's either in the switch. I don't think it's in the control box. I've been in the control box, and I don't see anything that's loose. Maybe it's a connector. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out and get it going. I really like using it. As you can see, it made it pretty easy just to lift up that top box, pull off my queen excluder, drop the Formic Pro on, and away I go. I was looking for any remnants of the Swedish sponges that I put in there earlier in the year and pulling that out. Most of the time the bees just kind of chew it up and just dispose of it anyway. And then sometimes I don't even find the Swedish sponges anymore. They've just completely disintegrated and the bees have hauled it out. But if there's anything left, I was cleaning that out. My mite washes were zeros, which is great. And hopefully we can keep it that way for the rest of the year, the rest of the fall. I'll be using some oxalic acid vaporization. Here in about a month and a half, I'll start hitting them and hit them hard with that again, just to make sure my mite numbers stay down. And if I keep my mite numbers down, then hopefully I've got good, healthy winter bees. It's part of the reason I like doing like a Formic or an Apiguard this right now at this time of year, because in 2 weeks that Formic will come off and the queen's still got enough time to get probably 2 rounds of brood before she really starts shutting down. And once that happens, then there's not much hope if you haven't got your mites under control, and it's just hard. So I like pulling my honey a little earlier so I can get my mite treatments on and keep those mite numbers down and make sure that the winter bees are the really healthy bees going into winter. And that just helps my overwintering success. Anyway, hope your bees are doing well. Catch you on the next one.